Welcome back to Win-Win, where it's a win for the brand and also a win for the athlete. Today, we're going to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns. The 7-foot center for the New York Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns, is an all-around star. When looking over the list of brands, it was really only one brand that made the most sense for me. And that brand is Puma. Karl-Anthony Towns is a perfect player for Puma. And I'm about to give you 3 reasons why it's a win-win for both the player and the brand. Let's get into it. Reason 1. Karl-Anthony Towns is a long overdue superstar for a brand. He's a 5-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, Rookie of the Year in 2016, was 3-point champion in 2022. In 2024, he won the Social Justice Award. He has 4.4 million followers on Instagram, and he was also a franchise player for the NBA team. Karl-Anthony Towns is hard to deny. 24 points, 12 rebounds, and shooting 50% from the field. He's a bona fide superstar, and he needs to be treated that way. Reason 2, Puma's roster. Back in 2018, Puma basketball relaunched into the market. During the 2018 NBA draft, Puma came out with a bang, signing a whole bunch of athletes. They signed Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Michael Porter Jr. Then a few years later, they signed Terry Rozier, Kyle Kuzma, and it felt like Puma basketball was on the rise for something special. Recently, it seems like Puma have been trying to figure out how they want to really shape their roster. With the method they're going in right now, it seems like they're shifting all of their focus into their signature athletes. They have signature athletes such as Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball, Breanna Stewart, and also Scoot Henderson. Karl-Anthony Towns will be a signature athlete if he signed with Puma. And with this mix of athletes, I feel like it's a perfect recipe to really relaunch and restart their brand. Reason 3, right place, right time. And honestly, with Cat being in New York, this is the perfect marketing dream. So many storylines to tell with Puma, New York, and Cat. Of course, we have to start off with Puma and Walt Fraser's legacy. Walt Fraser is a NBA Hall of Famer, a Knicks legend, a pioneer for NBA fashion, and he really brought Puma basketball to its forefront back in the glory days. The next thing, the Knicks is back. Karl-Anthony Towns was born in New Jersey, the tri-state area. Nickname, the Big Bodega, the Bodega Cat. Puma, the Knicks, and Karl-Anthony Towns have a perfect opportunity to take over the whole stadium to really tell a full story of how this full legacy can all come together. Now that I gave you 3 reasons why I believe Karl-Anthony Towns and Puma will be a perfect collaboration, watch me cook up the marketing campaign. I'll be back. All right, are you guys ready for the unveil? Let's do it. All right, we have the first campaign poster unveiling that he's part of Puma. Next, you gotta have the PE, so let's talk about that. The Puma All-Pro Nitro is one of Puma's signature shoes right now. Last season, they had a PE with Tyrese Halliburton, replicating the pinstripe jerseys. I can see them doing a classic home colorway with New York Knicks colors and with his signature logo on the tongue. Talking about his signature logo, let's get into that. The logo I created for Karl-Anthony Towns represents the nickname, the Bodega Cat, the Big Bodega. New York is infamous for having Bodega Cats, and his nickname is Cat, and it's just a perfect marketing scheme. With the type of art style I did, it was really expressive, really explosive, and really aggressive. But at the same time, it really embodies Cat's personality, his play, and everything when he steps on the court. Also, I gained a lot of inspiration from classic street signs and also graffiti art and classic cartoons. With him being a signature athlete, brands always give them an on-court PE and an off-court PE. Let's get into the off-court PE. Karl-Anthony Towns Clyde Frazier's. This PE speaks on his Dominican roots, but at the same time shows the legacy between New York Knicks legend Walt Fraser and current superstar Karl-Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. It's a great combination and a great story to match all 3 of these together. And also, New York has one of the highest Dominican populations within the United States. All right, the grand unveil, the signature shoe. Let's get into that campaign. The Puma Cat 1. This is every athlete's dream. If it was up to me and I was running the marketing campaign, I would do the unveil alongside an artist named Rookie Signs. Rookie Signs specialize in lettering, sports, and craft. And with her style, it really speaks on the youthful and the playfulness and the fun of being in New York. All right, appreciate everybody watching. Let me know your thoughts about Karl-Anthony Towns and Puma. And this is a win-win. See you guys later.